What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Boss Ladies Live radio show. Springer Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc.
Hustling real hard, duffel bag full of cash, making haters real mad, hating cause they ain't know how to get bread. I think I'm geeks love me, the game is easy, pockets full of cash, please believe me, so I can spend weeks in a hotel suite, couple Marlboros, playing trick or treat, and the streets love me, the game is easy, pockets full of cash, please believe me, so I can spend weeks in a hotel suite, couple Marlboros, playing trick or treat, and the streets love me.
When I'm down and think I'm gonna lose control, music's on, it shows that nothing is impossible. Even when I'm down and think I'm gonna lose control, music's on, it shows that nothing is impossible. Even when I'm down and think I'm gonna lose control, music's on, it shows that nothing is impossible. Everybody ask me what will be. Everybody wants to know from me. Everybody ask me what will be. Everybody wants to know from me. Everybody sing, find a world you've never been, to inspire. Song I sing, find a world you've never been, to inspire.
Let's get it, y'all. It's Thriving Thursday. It's overtime tonight. If you don't come in at any day of the week, it's time to network on Thriving Thursday right here on the Boss Ladies Live radio show. Drop your links, drop your tweets, drop your YouTube channels and all the rest of that, and get on down and network right now, live in the chat room.
To inspire, song I sing, find a world you've never. can be. Everybody wants to know from me. Everybody.
That's right. 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 You know it. You know it. I'm on a hustle. I'm on the grind. Everything I see, I make it mine. I'm on a hustle. I'm on the grind. Everything I see, I make it mine. I'm on a hustle. I'm on the grind. Everything I see, I make it mine. I'm on a hustle. I'm on the grind. Everything I see, I make it mine. I'm on a hustle. I'm on the grind. Everything I see, I make it mine. I'm on a hustle. I'm on the grind. Everything I see, I make it mine. I'm on a hustle. I'm on.
Gasoline by Suvokin.
I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz.
Thank you for your submission to the Boss Ladies Radio Show. And if you have MP3s, send them to bosslady95895@gmail.com.
I think I'm Miz. I wonder, should I tell him who I'm is? Tell him Rick James. Tell him mine ain't business. Keep my windows tinted. Can't see me, nigga. Got your bitch up in it. Lord, I'm hitting it. I'm a goon off in this bitch, so boy, what the fuck you saying? I'ma pack up all my shit and move where the fuck you stand. Pull Aretha off my hip, I love how the way she saying. Feel the red road in this bitch, a glass got a midnight train. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I'm high as hell, can't you tell? I've been smoking weed. I mix some Henny with some lean and call it gasoline. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I'm high as hell, can't you tell? I've been smoking weed. I mix some Henny with some lean and call it gasoline. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. They hate me, they jealous, they envy me. Tell them Suvo nigga, I'm a fucking king. Never said I did that, they said I did. In the streets where the thugs at, they know I'm Miz. I'm a king off in this bitch, so boy, what the fuck you playing? I'm King Tut in this bitch, that palace where the fuck I'm staying. I'm telling, don't play with me. Those hoodies make us reckless when we walk the streets. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I'm high as hell, can't you tell? I've been smoking weed. I mix some Henny with some lean and call it gasoline. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I'm high as hell, can't you tell? I've been smoking weed. I mix some Henny with some lean and call it gasoline. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz. I think I'm Miz.
Up next, Miss Meek, Large Amounts.
Damn, shit. I done fucked up again. Yeah, I'ma get it. 'Cause I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Hands down. Money coming fast. Large amounts. stay on my shit. Bad bitch, I need head first. Cash scan. I'm grinding even weekends. Large amounts, chasing that check till the stars come out. Real ass bitch with a smart mouth. These hoes hating, no hibernating. I'm concentrating till I reach the top. Never trap nigga with a white tee. A slacking hoe, none like me. Dramatic when it comes to the cheese. Red hair, crime scene. And this man fucking the team. Gotta get money if he fucking with me. Bank cards are them hundreds, I ain't fucking for free. But I'm out of control like bad kids. Constipated, never had shit. Procrastinating ain't a bad bitch. Shut the deuces up if he ain't got it in. I gotta get it, hands down. Money coming fast, large amounts. If they ain't getting money, get the fuck around. I'm a money hungry bitch, I want large amounts.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Miss Meek. We on large amounts in 2019. So if you ain't about that, please move around, just like she said.
Large amounts. I'm a money hungry bitch. Large amounts. New bitch, no old hoe. Got them lost like Waldo. 28 flip the 42. Pulling up like a car show. Large amounts make them go broke. No Spike Lee or Nike. Check on me, make them rest in peace. Flash that cheese, make me down the skin. Lose control like bad temper. Pussy fat and my ass bigger. Large amounts, I'm a cash digger. Broke nigga like bad memory from neck to knees. He's an ass kisser. Half a pint now spilling liquor. 5-star eating Andrew Jackson, Michael Jackson, beat it, bitch. I gotta get him. Hands down. Money coming fast. Large amounts, talking large amounts. I'm the hardest out, no food stamps. Got them starving out. Ain't heard of me, now you heard about. Fuck 12, how them bars come out. I gotta get it, hands down. Money coming fast. Large amounts. If they ain't getting money, get the fuck around. I'm a money hungry bitch. I want large amounts. Large amounts. We getting large amounts. Large amounts, we getting large amounts. Large amounts, we getting large amounts. I'm a money hungry bitch. Large amounts.
Up next, Miss Fabulous Motion. Welcome, Mr. Bum Rush, to the show. Is in the building. Dre's Radio Cafe. Let's welcome Dre to the show, y'all.
Talks in the park. I like you, you feel Yo, Beats by Dawn.
Make You Love Me, Luca.
Shiloh Dynasty, 2-5. They gonna have to turn us up, baby. Lion House Kingdom, baby. You already know what it is. Let's go one time. I can make you love me. Oh, I can make you love me. I can make you love me. I can make you love me. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Now listen, in the middle of the night, let me be the one to hold you tight. Kiss you on your forehead and tell you, baby girl, everything's gonna be alright. Despite the fact that we may fight, but opposites do attract. And this time round, I ain't never letting love hold me back. I know I used to be afraid to love, used to not give a fuck, but baby, you made me change. Like no way to drugs, picking up that mic, doing 25 to life. But girl, I'll be alright, as long as you by my side, as long as you down to ride, as long as you provide that LOVE, baby, there ain't nothing ever stopping me. I'm doing 25 to life, but baby, I can make you love me, love me. Doing 25 to life, but baby, I can make you love me, love me. 25 to life, but baby, I can make you love me, love me. Yeah, I'm facing 25 to life. It's okay, you still been my wife. Let me show you all over this world. Start off with Canada, baby, back to Australia, down to the UK, finish off in New Zealand, back to the USA. Cause this is the plan, this is the clan. 25 to life for two, baby, take my hand, and I'll help you understand what really is the master plan. I'm doing 25 to life, but baby, I can still make you love me. Yeah, I'm doing 25 to life, but baby, I can still make you love me, love me. 25 to life, baby. Love me, love me. I'm doing 25 to life, baby. I'm doing 25 to life, but baby, I can still make you love me. I'm doing 25 to life, but baby, I can still make you love me. It's that 25L.
I've come to terms with the fact that my future might not involve people I'm around now. I get tired of doing this every time I try something new. Sometimes I had to walk away from what I want to find what I deserve. I made mistakes in my life. I've learned from my bad choices. I'll know better next time. Don't mention a person's past mistakes when they're trying to change. That's like throwing rocks at them while they're struggling to climb a mountain. Yeah, let's talk about that on Thriving Thursday. Let's do some overtime and let's network, y'all, right here on the Boss Ladies Live radio show. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Boss Ladies Live radio show, Spreaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. Welcome back to another show. Thanks everybody tuning in, liking, downloading, and sharing their favorite episodes. And also shout out to Dre's Radio Cafe for tuning in almost every night right here on the Boss Ladies Live radio show. And everybody else that's been supporting. You know, support is so important. It's not easy getting up every day, going to work, doing your own business, and also dealing with everyday endeavors with lack of support. So I do appreciate everybody stopping out tonight. Tonight I want to talk about stupid beliefs off our Personally Bothered by Life series. And I got this because, you know, people need to know that some beliefs are okay because of morals and values, but there's also stuff we've been taught that's pretty damn stupid. Wouldn't you agree? I know I do. My first thought when I came to this was this saying that everybody knows their career fields in their 20s. Well, I thought I would be retired by 30, a millionaire by 26, and guess what? That didn't work. Because there's a process in career, there's process in leadership, there's also process in just moving along every single day. And we learn as we grow, and sometimes it holds us back, sometimes it pushes us forward, depending on our thought process at the time. And when I was in my 20s, all it was about was 20-year-old stuff. So, and then life is better than mine according to social media. I'm going to tell you something about that. Social media got the most fake people on there you will ever see. They high and mighty, they got all this money, and everybody's happy every single day. I'm going to let that marinate for you. No. Keeping it real is one thing, but lying on social media is another. I guess you'll have to tell the difference. Having a lot of friends is better than true friendships. I'll take the true friendships. I've had a lot of people in my life, but everybody wasn't on one accord. So it was kind of separating the sheep from the goats, I should say, in terms of who's really in my life for better or beneficial for both of us. Now that I look at relationships, friendships, and all of that, I look at what's benefiting both of us. It took me quite a while to get there, but I had to learn to put myself in another person's shoes in terms of loyalty. And that's not running too rampant these days. I mean, people are loyal because they want something out of you, but a lot of times people come into your life to use you. You know, I was watching Trent Sheldon. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he's a great speaker. And he was sitting down with his wife talking about, you know, support. And she was saying how she felt a certain kind of way because she didn't feel like she was getting support from her friends like she thought she would. And he nice and politely told her, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not coming into your life to bless you. Some people are in your life to use you. You just got to tell the difference. You know, they're only around when it's beneficial to them and them only. They only, like on social media, they share your post because they agree with it. When they don't like it, they don't share it. They'll look at it, but they won't share it, you know. And it's a lot of jealousy going on, you know. I heard somebody tell me one time, you know, I don't want to deal with it if you're dealing with the person I don't like. And I thought that was pretty immature, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you putting me in the middle of a situation that I had nothing to do with in the first place. So why is my relationship with a person you don't like affecting you? You know, it's kind of like we're only friends because we agreed on something. Just like I talked about in Soul Tying series, you know, some of us pair up just because we agreed on something. The agreement could be we met during a fight and I helped you out, you know, or we met through a hard time and, you know, we came close after that, or somebody said a joke and we hit it off real quick. But then later on down the line, the more you get to know a person, you will begin to see that everybody's not for what they said they was at first. People get angry and get upset with you because there's a lot of things that they don't like what you do, and it doesn't line up with what they're doing. And so they're pretty much not interested, but they're too cowardly to tell you the real. And my thing is this: friendship shouldn't be based on agreements. It should be because there's a friendship. You know, if all, my question was, and Trent asked his wife, he said, if all I had to offer was friendship, will we still be friends? That's a good question. And I think that goes with dating and relationships as well. If all I had to offer was friendship, would you still be my friend? That's something. Sex is Not Love. Check that out on Sex Ain't Love series, 2018. Being a friend, a good friend, means you've always had their back no matter what. Sometimes you can't have your friends back. Sometimes you have to give them tough love and let them go through by themselves and get back to you later. You know, I was talking to a best friend of mine, you know, and they were going through something, and I threw some ideas out there, you know, just to give them another way of thinking about it, because I too had that same situation years ago, and, you know, it wasn't what I wanted it to be. But instead of freaking out like I did, I learned a horrible lesson by just freaking out, you know, just like with the shutdown. Everybody's freaking out, you know, even though they lifted it and then they put it back in, and this wall thing and everything like that. But like, my thing was on that show particularly was, instead of freaking out, and I said this to my friend, why don't you think of other ways to feel about this certain situation? Use your thoughts instead of your feelings. Because as women, we do make decisions based on emotions. And what we need to do is master those emotions and put them in perspective on what's more important, priorities first. And the priority is, yes, I'll be there for you, but I can't be there for you all the time. And I only can be there for you the best way I know how. And I don't have all the answers, you know. Be honest with your friends. That's having their back. The next one, the world owes me something. The world owes you a living. You owe it to yourself to make that happen. I could be lazy with no consequences. If you haven't checked out Laziness, please check that out. That's off of the series 15 Things Rich People Do That Poor People Don't. And poor people are lazy. People can be annoying but fun. Learn more about people and how to deal with yourself, because my thing is this: we all have similarities. People are just like you, most people. They just want you to relate and feel where they're coming from. And you'd be surprised if you had a sit-down conversation with somebody, what kind of understanding you can come to. Just like I had, you know, did an event for someone for Summerfest, and it wasn't organized and it wasn't the way I would do it or set it up, but I had no control of the setup. I was just there to support, and it was genuine. And I got upset, and I inboxed the person, and I said, I don't appreciate how you would take footage out from the videos that I was in and didn't give them to me, or didn't tell me you even took them out. I really said this. I said, you were pretty shitty on that. You know, you really could have called me and say, hey, I don't think this platform works for me, but I do have footage of you interviewing different people, so I'll send you that, and then you can go your way and I can go mine. I would have respected that. But to not answer my inbox, and maybe I did come off pretty strong, which anybody would in that situation. You know, they get on Facebook and tell their friends how they feel about helping people. But for one, you got a free interview last year. For two, I didn't charge you for any spins, and I'm still not. And number three, you couldn't come to me as a grown person and tell me how you were really feeling. And maybe we could have had a phone call. You know, this is what kills me about people I meet on social media. They have your phone number, but they'll put up a post how they feel about you to their other friends, but won't give you a call. And that's a person I can no longer do business with. So if you don't hear a certain artist, you know why. It's annoying, but it's fun, because I'm still going to do my show at 9 p.m. every single day. Vulnerability is a flaw. No, vulnerability is human. Human. Say it with me. Human. Yeah. Happiness is someone else's responsibility. I was watching a clip with Will Smith, and he was talking about how people need to stop coming into relationships expecting the other person to make them happy, when anyway, you're supposed to be happy yourself and bring that to the table. And the other person brings their happiness to the table. And oh boy, we got two happy people. But when you're not true to yourself, there's no way you're going to take responsibility for your own happiness, your own anger, or whatever it is. But change, real change, starts with you. So on that note, let's get some EDU in our lives. 10 stupid beliefs I'm thankful I got out of my system before I turned 25 by Kim Quinlan, February 18, 2016. And we're going to find that at thought-catalog.com/Kim-Quinlan-out-of-my-system-be-for-I-turn-25. And if you can't get it after that, you did it wrong. So make sure you play that back. 10 stupid beliefs I'm thankful I got out of my system before I turned 25. Number 1, the belief that everybody figures out their career in their 20s. I thought I needed to have everything figured out by 25 or even, God forbid, 30. What I didn't realize is that you don't have a career in your 20s. You have a job that pays the bills. Your 20s are not for sitting on your ass and pretending to find yourself, but they are about trying out a lot of different things in order to continue navigating the path that will lead you to your life's calling. The definition of a career itself is an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life. So chill out, friends. You have to be alive for a whole lot longer before you need to determine your career and announce it on Facebook. Right. 2, the belief that everybody else's life is way cooler than mine, according to social media. Instagram is hella fun, but it's also completely full of shit. Yours is full of shit. Mine's is full of shit. Kaylee's is full of shit. Everybody, now! 3, the belief that it's more important to have a lot of friendships than it is to have a few meaningful ones. I grew up around the time you could literally quantify your friends publicly through outlets like MySpace and Facebook. So naturally, I thought as many friends as possible was the end goal. But as I've grown up and encountered failure, challenges, and dark moments, it's clear that's true. Genuine soulmates are the people you want by your side in those times, not your infinite number of friends. 4, the belief that romantic love solves everything. It doesn't. I've been in love with an amazing person for 3 years, and life is still complicated, hard, exhausting, and scary. Being in love doesn't solve your problems, and it's not a finish line that brings you to peace and fulfillment. All it means is that you have a partner by your side who will support you through the limitless failures, losses, questions, and fears you will continue to experience throughout life. 5, the belief that being a good friend means remaining friends with someone no matter what. I finally realized that no matter what should not be taken literally. Yes, being a good friend means staying by someone's side when they screw up or when they make a few poor choices or when they experience rejection, shame, or heartache. But when someone mistreats you over and over or makes you feel second rate or turns you into a lesser version of yourself, you are under no obligation whatsoever to remain friends with them, if that's what you even call it. 6, the belief that the world owes me something. Working hard and being a good person doesn't mean you automatically deserve that job, that person, that promotion, that recognition, that anything. There's billions of people in this world, and a lot of them want the same things you do. So getting ahead in any aspect of your life means bringing so much more to the table than just being a good worker or someone who deserves it. 7, the belief that I could mistreat my body without there being any long-term effects. My diet in college and the first couple of years after graduation makes me shudder when I recall it now. Absurd amounts of highly processed snacks, a couple of sodas every day, liquor every time I went out, which was at least 3 times a week, not enough water, frozen meals full of sodium when I wanted a healthy option. I heard it over and over and over, but my brain did not want to process the logic that I put into my body had a huge effect on my overall health. I'm grateful now that I've started to treat my body more lovingly, not only because I knew it would be better for me long term, but because I feel better right now, every single day. 8. The belief that someone can be summed up in a sentence. Learning that someone is a 27-year-old female marketing manager who went to Stanford and likes kickboxing tells me a few things about her background, her interests, how she spends her time, etc. But I do not know, nor am I allowed to judge anyone simply because I could contribute a few tidbits to their imaginary bio. Understanding a person means learning about their beliefs, their quirks, their fears, what makes them tick, their secret desires, and 1,000 other things that require patience, listening, and respect. 9. The belief that vulnerability is a flaw. It's the opposite. In fact, it's at the core of what makes up our very essence. Vulnerability is the easiest way to be truthful in your art, to be successful in your eventual career, and most importantly, to be genuine in your relationships. 10. The belief that happiness comes from attainment. Throughout my teenage years and very early adulthood, I was an obsessor. I didn't dwell on happiness as a concept very much. I mostly just thought about the next thing on my list of wants. I'd feel good when I weighed this much. I feel good when I required this job. I'd feel good when my social life looked this particular way. What I realized, and am still struggling to grasp every day, is that what I actually chasing after was a state of being, something I'm capable of having this very moment and could have had in the past if I had just learned how to be patient, grateful, and aware of the beauty of existence, instead of hopping from one shallow desire to the next. Diseases like depression and anxiety are in a totally separate category. But when you're in a mentally stable condition and are healthy enough to focus on happiness, I've learned that it's a practice in mindfulness and gratitude, rather than a checklist of things to be required. And that's been my favorite lesson of all. Kim Quinlan, a staff writer for Thought Catalog. I like comedy and improv. I live in Chicago. My Uber rating is just okay. That is our EDU for our lives. Come back, we're going to do some quote for the day. Getting up out of here on this Thriving Thursday. Don't forget to network tonight. Stay tuned. Rat Race. N.O. Domini Beats.
There ain't no going back now. You tore my heart from my chest and you threw it on the motherfucking ground. But I never did you dirty. Sometimes I made you mad, but I'm the one left hurting and the rain sad. You moved on and left me in the past. I heard you got engaged the other day, I'm just trying to grasp. Fuck it, I'm beating a dead horse, so this verse I have to scorch. And it's fuck you from here on forth. How many times has he called you out your name? Now compare it to the times I did in 4 years, it's a shame. Yeah, me and him definitely ain't the same, but well, I like to keep it that way. I realized the mistakes that I made, and you made some your damn self. The difference I forgave, always yelling and bitching like, why the fuck is you tripping? I wasn't fucking on bitches, you ain't like how we was living, okay? We could've changed that shit some way, or someday. Nope, you chose to walk away, now I have nothing left to say, psych. Let me make some shit clear, I was there for you. 4 motherfucking years, I worked my hands to the bones, raised the kids like my own. You worked and raised my son too, but I ain't discredit you though. You left me in a dark place, filled with hella heartbreak. Tears I cried a large lake. You just make my heart ache. And to all of my kin who abused me as a friend, you used me to the end too. It's time I put an end to all of that fake shit. Nah, I don't hate shit, disassociate with those who only take shit, cause the giver's done giving. It's time to do some living, even though I'm still livid, even though I'm still livid. Like how are we supposed to be the camp when I feel like I'm pulling teeth just to get us to promote each other? Man, it don't make sense. I want us all to make it, but I just cannot take it. We need to make some changes ASAP like yesterday, okay, yeah? ASAP like yesterday, okay, yeah? Tired of bottling all my emotions, tired of bottling all these emotions, tired of bottling all my emotions, so now I'm bottoming out. Tired of bottling all my emotions, tired of bottling all these emotions, tired of bottling all my emotions, so now I'm bottoming out. Bottoming out. Bottoming out.
bottoming out, bottoming out, bottoming out.
Secrets, Miss Fabulous.
What would you do? What would you do? DVGB. What would you do? What would you do?
If you only knew.
What would you do?
What would you do?
What would you do?
A player just like you. Just like you.
I have to say goodbye to my past relations. I've got a lot of secrets. What would you do if you knew my secrets? What would you do if you knew that I kissed you? But I know I just kissed someone else. What would you do if you knew when I made love to you? I was thinking of someone else.
What would you do?
If
You just knew all my player secrets.
all my secrets.
What would you do?
What would you do? What would you do when I made love to you? I was really thinking about someone else while I was pleasing you. When I get down on my knees and please you, I'm not imagining it's really you. What would you do if you knew? Or would you just have called me out my name? Or will you were to forgive me? What would you do?
What
What
would you do?
What would you do if you just knew?
If you just knew all my player secrets.
All of my secrets, all my secrets.
What would you do?
What would you do? If the shoe was on the other foot.
Yeah, instead,
What would you do?
I was you and you was me. What would you do?
What would you do? What would you do?
If you just knew. But I see you.
If you just knew all my secrets. What would you do? What would you do? What would you do?
Never thought about that, did you? She was on the other foot. Yeah.
Ben had it. Money Mac. Video now on YouTube, Money Matt Entertainment, and Facebook. Check them out, y'all. We
I been
lit.
had the juice, no need for a bottle. Here is a proof. In it to win it, ain't never gonna lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I been had the juice, sure. I am the truth. No need for a rebuttal. Here's a proof. I've been had the juice. No need for a rebuttal. Here's a proof. In it to win it, they never gon' lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I've been had the juice. I am the truth. No need for a rebuttal. Here's a proof. You sleeping on me in this game we play. There's no referee. This real life, no EA. Ain't no contest for me or competing. Cause any track I'm on views. I demolished from a lyrical beat. And I gave my hello way more than a greeting. These other artists I'm about to be shredded for the feasting. Showing the game some talent. About to break these rookies back into pieces. This new era of rap ain't nothing but feces. Been nice to you for a while, gave my gestures of the good to the greedy. I ain't selfish, I'm selfless. Been had the juice, grab a paper and pen, the teachers in session. I been had the juice, no need for a rebuttal. Here's a proof, in it to win it, ain't never gon' lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I been had the juice, I am the truth. No need for a rebuttal. Here's a proof. I been had the juice, no need for a rebuttal. Here's a proof, in it to win it, ain't never gon' lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I been had the juice. I am the truth. No need for a rebuttal. Here's the proof. Hold up. Let me pull Mac down, bring Money Mac out. I'm the finally equation to the question. I'm a solution, no need for a rebuttal. I'm the resolution. Gas and boofing, did had the juice. Told y'all one time, blessing off, but this ain't Houston, this Cincinnati. Every track I make, pushing like a dope at a Ranger caddy. Father in the game, you call me daddy. Been had the juice without OJ. Smoking on stogies, call them fatties. Rolling up Vegas, smoking like the casinos in Vegas. I'm all over the globe, so every trail I'm on, I'ma just blaze it, rearrange it. My flow ain't big, it's quite contagious. Anything you hear Money Mac on, yeah, he quite amazing. How he ain't signed yet, I'm independent, paving my road, it's in the making. In the mainstream throne, Liam Nelson, it's for the taking this money I'm raking. These other artists out here acting foul, I'm calling out flagrants. I been had the juice, no need for a rebuttal. Here's a proof, in it to win it, ain't never gon' lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I been had the juice, I am the truth. No need for a rebuttal. Here's a proof. I been had the juice, no need for a rebuttal. Here's a proof, in it to win it, ain't never gon' lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I been had the juice, I am the truth. No need for a rebuttal. Here's a proof.
Believe in yourself, Jackie B.
Jackie B exclusive. Oh yeah. Everything around you says it can be. I'm here to tell you that is a lie. Success don't happen overnight, yeah. So make up your mind and make it your right. Be choosing who you share your dreams with. Everybody don't wanna see you, no. And it's the hurtful truth. It's the hurtful truth, yeah. But you can do it. Believe. All you gotta do is believe in yourself for once. Believe in yourself for once. All you gotta do is believe. If you really want to succeed, all you gotta do is believe in yourself for once. Believe in yourself for once. All you gotta do is believe. If you really want to achieve greatness, this is your time. What are you waiting on? Oh, for real. Because this is your life. Who are you waiting for? Yeah. Remember who you are. It don't take much to know that you are a star. Be free. Don't worry about a yes man. Go out and do the best you can. Be free. This is a calling. Many to these words. I want you to believe in yourself. Can you do that for me? You cannot do. I need you to believe in yourself. If you can do it for them, it ain't too much to ask. I know you can do it for you. I need you to believe in yourself. This is your calling. Without a question, answer. You just gotta believe in yourself. They can't tell you different. You to believe in yourself. Do you believe? You gotta believe. I need you to believe. I need you to believe in yourself. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Believe in yourself. 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 Believe in
Initiative, the not so secret to leadership, November 19th, 2007. And we're going to find that at chrisbrady.typepad.com/my_weblog/2007/initiative-the.html. You may have heard the old line that there are 3 types of people in the world. 1, those who make things happen. 2, those who watch things happen. And 3, those who wonder what happened. I think it might be time to talk about the role that initiative plays in the world of leadership. One trait common to all leaders is the initiative they show toward their vision. Leaders don't have to be told something. Leaders don't need managers above them. Leaders don't wait for the lights to all turn green before taking off on a trip. Leaders take action. They take responsibility. And they don't take their time waiting and wondering if they should act. At the end of the day, it is the go-getters that seem to become the biggest leaders. Time after time, I've seen people with less talent, less of a head start, less connections, and less information absolutely outperform others simply because they got moving. Even if a person is not effective, the very fact that he or she is taking action usually forces an improvement in effectiveness. Even if a person heads in the wrong direction, sooner or later, he or she will get back on track. Conversely, those who deliberate, dilly-dally, hesitate, ponder, get bogged down in analysis, or have to be sure everything is perfect before taking action generally do a very good job at what they do. They just don't get much of it accomplished. They have beautifully detailed goals printed out in multi-colors, but don't even seem to hit them. And they have all sorts of theoretical knowledge about how things are going to work out for them once everything is perfectly situated for them to make an attempt. Over time, there's no comparison between the results of active people and the pondering people. The active people always win out. While one group is busy wondering how things are going to be, the other group is busy making them that way. Often sharp, talented, smart people wonder why the guy who used to have poor people skills with a limited education and no connections blew right by them in life. Usually, personal initiative was a big component in the success story. Wondering who's the next leader is going to be? Curious about who's going to grow the most personally in the next couple of years? Look for the person showing initiative. Look for the person taking action. They may not be the most likely candidate at the moment, but all that action will lead to greatness. And you will see that the old saying has come true. They will be the ones who make things happen, while the deliberators watch it happen, and the few will deliberate too long and wonder what happened. So get started today. Get a goal and go after it. Don't worry about looking good along the way or about your qualifications. Just show some initiative and get started. You'll be shocked at the power of action. And that is our quote for the day. Yeah, y'all, that tops it off for Thriving Thursday. Hopefully you guys are staying warm. It is so cold in Wisconsin right now, but we will be warming up in the 20s and by the weekend the 40s, and I'll take that below out of here. I'll take 40 over below 27, so I can't do this. This is too cold. Make sure you tune in for more new episodes, more interviews coming up. This is season 1. And I will see you guys soon. Good afternoon, morning, and evening. And I will see you soon. Peace.
We are now transferring you to a customer care rep. Please hold the line and we will answer your call as soon as possible. Thank you for choosing us. By the way, to ensure you're getting great service, your call may be recorded or monitored.